Gee, this is a nice surprise. It's another brain to pick.
Well, actually, I can't stay. I stopped by to see you because there's something I've been needing to say.
Is something wrong?
For a while now.
Honey?
Let me handle this.
Well, is it something that I've done?
It's a lot of things. Starting with loving Edmund before I did and going right on through telling him that we ought to adopt.
But Brooke didn't tell me anything. She just suggested
I
that
have overreacted to every single thing you have done, and it wasn't your fault, Brooke. It was really about me.
Look, I thought we were past all of that.
Yeah, I did too, until I found out that you were advising Edmund on our fertility problems.
Oh, boy. What are you doing?
It's okay. Edmund, really, I think it's good if we clear the air.
I mean, I went totally ballistic, and my hormones only were partly to blame.
Ballistic. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't understand what you...
I had a lot of insecurities, and I just projected those onto you. And here you gave Edmund a wonderful piece of advice, and instead of being grateful, I was enraged, which made no sense. I feel really silly now because it ended up being a blessing for us. You just whisper the word adoption, and a baby appears. It was like from your lips to God's ears, and it's amazing. I believe in miracles, so I just want to thank you, Brooke. Really, I want to thank you for being part of our miracle.
I think when things are meant to be, that's the reason that they happen. I mean, I cannot take any credit, certainly, for the grand plan.
Yeah, but I think the grand plan needs helpers, and you were ours, and so I just wanted to say thanks.
Tomorrow, next week, we can talk about columns anytime. All right, why don't you go to the hospital with your wife?
No, that's fine. Thanks. It's very generous of you. But really, it's not like this is my first go-round with this. You stay. No excuses at all, okay? Work hard, because you're going to have a family to support soon.
Call me if you need me.
I sure will. Okay. Merry Christmas.
It's a little early, isn't it?
Well, not for us.
Well, she's beaming.
Yes, things are going incredibly well.
Incredibly well. What does that mean? You don't quite believe it yet?
Well, this adoption was kind of shaky at first. I mean, not to Maria. I mean, she was right there. But when I found out about the Martin connection, we're talking, it's the kid's family. Blood ties and everything, and I thought for sure that one of these days Kelsey was going to say, the baby's mine.
So you don't believe that anymore?
After the hit and run, Maria prayed for that baby. I mean, she willed it to survive. Kelsey didn't even... Kelsey's a baby herself, She needs somebody to take care of her.
Right, so that's where you and Maria come in.
Yeah, and it's working out.
So then what's the matter? What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just thinking... I could have lost everything. What kind of an idiot just drives away from a hit and run from two injured women?
Do you have any leads?
No. And it's tough. Any hit and run case without an eyewitness.
What does that mean? There's no hope of finding this person?
Well, the police aren't doing a lot, so I'm starting to do some work on my own.
Any progress?
Pulitzer Prize winner for investigative journalism. I'll get him.
Gonna tell me how?
Yeah. Checking out half the body shops in Pine Valley. I got the other half later. I'm looking for a dark sedan with a crushed left fender.
His horizons are expanding. A lot of very exciting things are happening for him. It would be a mistake to hem him in.
Are you trying to give me marital advice?
I'm telling you what works for me.
Nothing has so far.
Oh, that's not true. What about me and Brooke?
You and Brooke are divorced.
No, we won't be. Well, she'll be my wife again before the new year.
So, that takes care of February, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that we need to discuss?
Well, I'd like advance clearance on a late breaking possible story. Portrait of a coward. Story of a hit-and-run driver.
So do you think you already know who ran into Maria's car?
Well, like I said, I'm halfway through the body shop list already. I should have a name this afternoon.
Brooke would not marry you if you were the last man on the galaxy.
Well, she's living with me even as we speak.
Oh, I guess she's coming over for dinner, staying for breakfast.
No. We're cohabitating.
Oh, I'm sure. And she's given up her house, too, I bet.
That'll be next.
You are so overconfident.
No, I'm a new man.
Yeah, says who?
Brooke? Oh, she will by the end of the month. By then, I will have demonstrated to her that I'm no threat to her personal space.
Oh, yeah? And then what, you gonna lock her up in your tower?
No, she's a free spirit. Very much like Tad. That's why we mustn't rein them in.
And this from a 6-time marital loser.
Your record's not too good either, sweetheart.
Adam, go home.
Don't say I didn't try to warn you.
Go home before I throttle you with dirty laundry.
Oh. I almost forgot to give this to Tad.
Russian vodka?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's Tad's favorite. A little congratulatory gift.
Tad drinks wine.
Well, this is what he started off with last night.
Last night? Studio?
I know, at the Valley Inn. The finest Russian vodka, and then he went to Orsini champagne. Ugh.
He was drinking at the Valley Inn?
Well, he wasn't drunk.
At the bar by himself?
He'd had a hard day. You wouldn't begrudge the man a drink.
Champagne alone.
This is the very kind of thing that you should avoid nitpicking about the detail.
Was he alone or not, Adam?
The place was jammed.
Who was he with?
A colleague. All right, it was Liza. Don't get excited. It was a friendly business dinner. I mean, it was, wasn't it?
Excuse me, Adam. I think I need some personal space.
I mean, it was, wasn't it?
Yes! Too friendly!
Hi.
Hi. You left a message at the gallery for me?
Yes, I need your help to win the bet.
The bet. Oh, the bet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it sounded serious, your message.
Well, it is serious. Adam cannot win this bet.
Well, you don't have to marry him if you don't want to, Brooke. I mean...
Well, I wouldn't mind, marrying him if things were different in this house, but, they're never going to be, and Adam is never not going to be possessive. It's sort of like China not being big,
So if you win the bet, he funds your grants for your artists and workshops?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And forcing Adam to do good works against his will is so exhilarating.
What do I have to do?
We're going to get creative.
What are you doing?
Painting.